Absolutely. This is a huge win for all shareholders and a huge win for the entire company. There's a new board. We appointed four out of the six independent directors of the company. Uchiyama, which we've been working on for a long period of time, is now fully out of the company. That was a unanimous decision by the board. This is a big news. There can be dramatic improvements in the governance of the company and in dramatic improvements in the operations of the company. So yeah, this is like actually very, very big for Fujitec, and I think actually a great example of engagement and changes that can happen in Japan.
If you don't mind, what were those prevailing issues? Because I would imagine that they would have to be somewhat egregious for you to have taken these decisive steps.
Absolutely. Look, we've been engaged in the company and invest in the company for many, many years. So we've been engaged in the company about their massive underperformance. Margins are roughly half of their competitors. They've left the door open to people to compete with them, and the maintenance business is a super important part of their business. That's the high margin part of the business. So there's a lot of operational issues that they've been missing. They've been missing a lot of issues in terms of corporate governance issues with far overcapitalization. But the issues that were most egregious, and that you're right, Will, that we had to focus on were the very concerning related party transactions conducted by the Uchiyama family for the benefit of the Uchiyama family at the expense of everybody else, the expense of the company and the expense of all shareholders. And so we'd engaged with them privately for years, seeking them to have an investigation of the issues. We never got a satisfactory response of the issues. They instigated no investigation of the issues. Finally, when it went public, they initiated an initial investigation. Somehow that happened in the course of 2 hours. Yeah.
Uchiyama is taking you on in a defamation case next month. He said that openly.
Yes, he did. Well,
how do you defend that? Because they're saying that there were no cross-party transactions, and obviously there's going to be evidence. Otherwise, he would not take you to court.
I don't think that's the case. I think that he's been very surprised and didn't understand what it meant when the independent directors were elected. He didn't understand what true governance really means. And so I think all his press conference is not yet a filing. I'm eager to read the filing. It was in some ways a public statement about like that he was upset about the issues. I don't think the lawsuit has any merit. I think it's completely frivolous. And I think that he's simply just kind of having a public moan in some ways. We believe we've acted appropriately at all times, including all of our interactions with Uchiyama. And I think that simply the timing of his statements were designed to distract from the announcement that the board had fully removed him from the company.